Good evening! Welcome, everyone, to the Hollywood Critics Association Film Awards pre-show. My name is David, and I am with the Trivia Galaxy, and I'm super excited to be here to keep you entertained with some trivia questions about the next 30 minutes before the big show begins. And it's all for a great cause. Tonight, we are accepting donations to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. A wonderful organization has teamed up with the Hollywood Critics Association to give help to those who need it, and we are here to help them be able to do that incredible work. So please consider donating. There's a QR code on your screen. Any amount, small or large, goes a long way with the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. All right, let's get to some trivia. Round number one. Now, I'm going to put the questions up on the screen there, and then you'll have about 20 seconds to figure out the answer. You don't have to submit it or anything. You can just shout it at the screen. You can write it down if you want to keep track along the way. That's entirely up to you. If you get one right, if you get them all right, I'm super proud of you, as long as you have a good time. That's what we're all here for, to have a great time. Question number one. Whose iconic voice has delivered such classic lines as, "No, I am your father," and "You must take your place in the circle of life"? All right, your 20 seconds is up. Did you remember that one? Well, let's take a look and a listen at those iconic lines.
He told me you killed him.
No, I am your father. Come. You must take your place in the circle of life.
That's impossible!
Yes, the great James Earl Jones. Legendary James Earl Jones. Next question. It's an anagram. There's a little clue. So the anagram is a celebrity's name, but all the letters have been mixed up to say Old West Action. And the clue is a silver screen cowboy. Rearrange Old West Action, and let's see if there is a famous actor's name you can get from that. You figure it out? Did you have time? It's, of course, Clint Eastwood. I don't know why I said of course. I wouldn't be able to figure it out. I had the answer in front of me. I'm no good at anagrams. Number 3. What star of the Farewell voices the Last Dragon in Raya and the Last Dragon? The wonderful, the award-winning Awkwafina. If you're trying to think of a last name and you got stuck on that, I apologize. There is no last name here. Like Cher or Prince, she is simply Awkwafina. Number 4. Number 4 is a mashup. So we've taken a movie plot and a TV series and combined them into one. So you're trying to figure out the movie and a TV series that have now been brought together in a work of mad science. The city of Pawnee, Indiana is in danger after John Hammond's new dinos break loose and start eating citizens. Not gonna lie, I would totally watch this. Yep, I know you knew it. Jurassic Parks and Recreation. You know, sometimes you just have to have a town council meeting and a Dilophosaurus shows up to spit in everybody's face. You know, these things happen. Small towns. Am I right? All right, number 5. We got some movie math for you. For this one, I'm going to give you 2 titles of films. Each film features a number in the title. I'm leaving those out. You got to figure out the numbers in those titles, and there's a math equation. The blank bloods multiplied by blank first dates. What I'm looking for here for you to figure out is what is the solution to that math problem. The blank bloods multiplied by blank first dates. I know we're here to celebrate film, but it's always a good idea to brush up on your math whenever you get the chance. The 2 films, that was the first step in this. The 2 films are The 5 Bloods and 50 First Dates. You multiply those, you have 250 First Bloods. And I tell you, that's a lot of Rambo. 250 First Bloods is a lot of Rambo. And I foresee Sylvester Stallone making 250 First Blood films. It's going to happen. What are we, halfway there already? Something like that. Next question. In Coming to America, Prince Akeem is the crown prince of what country? New sequel just released today. If you've had a chance to watch it, this might be a super easy question. If not, you're dependent on your memory of the original. All right, did you remember that country? That African nation of Zamunda with a beautiful flag. There it is. Great flag. For this next question, a lot of films nowadays are based on books or games, and a couple on board games. But not every board game has made it to the silver screen yet. I want to fix that. I have a plot outline for a board game adaptation. I'm going to tell you the plot outline. All you have to do is figure out what board game it's based on. And I'm going to try to do this in my best trailer voice. You know, that one you always hear, in a world. I'm going to do my best. I'm no expert at this. Here we go. In a world overrun by rodents, exterminator Rube Goldberg, played by John Cena, must pair up with animal rights activist Becca Ideal, played by Zendaya, to humanely trap the vermin, based on the 1963 board game. There it is. What board game inspired such an amazing plot line as that? If you're anything like me, you cannot wait to see Mousetrap, the movie. And I got plenty of other board game film ideas. I got a Pie Face movie ready to go. I've got a Settlers of Catan. I got Sorry, the exciting game of Sorry, which in my mind is an exciting cyclist drama about 2 cyclists. Let's make this happen. You can contact me at the Trivia Galaxy for more of my brilliant board game to film ideas. I can't give them all away right here. All right, next question. Which of these musicals did not feature Meryl Streep? Is it The Prom, Cats, Into the Woods, or Mamma Mia? Meryl Streep can really do no wrong. But which of these musicals did she not appear in? You know, maybe if she was in this film, it would have gotten some slightly better reviews. But that is Cats. Yes, there's still time to put Meryl Streep in the sequel, Cats the Meowing. If there is going to be that. I'm ready. James Corden, make it happen. You were in the first one. You were in Into the Woods. You were in The Prom. You have the power to make any musical you want, James Corden. James Corden, call me. Love you, man. All right. Well, that was the first round. Congratulations. You have made it through. And thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, we are here for a great cause tonight. Yes, we are here for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. We're here to celebrate film from the past year, but it is also a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to raise some much-needed funds for this organization. So please, any amount you can donate is greatly appreciated. Thank you so very much in advance for your generosity this evening, and thank you. Really means a lot to those who get the help they need through the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. All right, we're going to move on to round number 2. It's an audio round. I have for you 5 audio clips from different films, scores, some iconic scores, some of the most iconic scores you've ever heard. So let's see if you can remember what films these scores go to. And we're looking for the name of the composer and the name of the film. Of course, you're keeping score at home, so you can name whatever you want, really. If you want to just want to name an actor in the movie and call it good, do it. The scores are entirely up to you. But here we go. There you go. 5 iconic film scores. While you are coming up with those, while you're thinking it through, I'm going to give you 1 minute on the countdown clock to figure out those answers before I'm just going to have to tell you what they are. So here is your 1 minute countdown. All right, your minute has come to an end. Let's take a listen and see how well you remembered your film scores. Number 1. Hans Zimmer with Pirates of the Caribbean. Number 2. A classic from John Williams. That is the iconic score to E.T., the Extraterrestrial. Number 3. One of my all-time favorite composers, and the band Oingo Boingo's incredible. It's Danny Elfman's Beetlejuice, which I will not dare to say three times in a row. I know what happens. I've seen the movie. Number 4. Another one taking us back to the 80s. It's Back to the Future, Alan Silvestri. And number 5. A hauntingly beautiful score to The Godfather. Yes, The Godfather. Nino Rota. All right. That was the first half of round number 2. We got the second half coming up. For the second half, what I got for you is 5 more audio clips. This time, they are songs that have been nominated or perhaps even won an Oscar for Best Original Song. Again, we're asking for the name of the film, but this time, name the song, not the artist. Of course, if you want to name all 3, by all means, go for it. Show off to those around you that you know every single piece of information about these songs. You could tell them what year. You could tell them who did a cover of it 10 years later. Show off. That's what trivia is about. Let's get to it.
Someone saying a prayer that we'll find one another.
Whatever it takes is what I'm gonna do. Let them say we're crazy. What do they know?
Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. Raise your
All right. While you are thinking of those 5 answers, those 5 songs, I'm going to put up that countdown clock once again, 60 seconds. While I do, let me tell you a little bit about private events with the Trivia Galaxy. You can get a private event on Zoom, a live virtual event right there on Zoom for a company event, birthday parties, anniversaries, baby showers, fundraisers, something to do on a Thursday afternoon. Whatever reason you have to celebrate, the Trivia Galaxy would love to be right there alongside you, celebrating with some fun trivia games for you and your friends, family, coworkers, pets, whoever. Contact me at thetriviagalaxy.com and let's put something together. You can also find the Trivia Galaxy every Sunday and Wednesday on Twitch at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Free to play. There are prizes. It's a lot of fun. So join me every Sunday and Wednesday on Twitch, 7 p.m. Pacific time. For more information, check out thetriviagalaxy.com, or you can email me at contact@thetriviagalaxy.com. All right, second half of round 2. Let's see how well you knew your Oscar-nominated, and in some cases, Oscar-winning songs with number 6.
Someone saying a prayer that we'll find one another
In that big somewhere out there. Yes, somewhere out there. I could have sung the whole song for you just now. The Linda Ronstadt part included, but I will hold off. And number 7. From Slumdog Millionaire, it's Jai Ho. Number 8. The one and only Carly Simon with The Spy Who Loved Me. Well, the song's Nobody Does It Better from the film The Spy Who Loved Me. Number 9. Oh, I love it so much. It's from Mannequin. Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. And number 10.
Take this sinking boat and point it home.
The beautiful Falling Slowly from the film Once. And that wraps up the audio round. Got one more round here for you. Round number 3. All about awards and film. Bunch of questions here. Let's see how well you know your different ceremonies and awards and winners and all that good stuff. First question in round number 3. What 2019 film won the HCA Award for Best Picture? That is, of course, 1917, a well-deserved win. Fantastic film, especially that sense of watching it on the big screen, which I cannot wait to get back to when it is safe to do so. Number 2, who is the only person to win an Oscar for appearing in a Stephen King adaptation? A lot of names going through your head right now, but which one is the correct answer? It is the incredible, the wonderful Kathy Bates. Did you think Tom Hanks in Green Mile? Or Tim Robbins in The Shawshank Redemption? Sorry. No, it was Kathy Bates for Misery. One of the great villain performances of all time. And if you look at it and go, well, I kind of understand her. I don't know if she's so much a villain. I hope you're not my number one fan. All right, for the next question, I got a special guest to come out and ask this one. It's my good friend, David Jr. Yay! Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for having me here. David, thanks for inviting me. This is exciting. Hello, Hollywood Critics Association! Oh, this is exciting. Okay. I have a question. Over 30 years after their first nomination, what song finally won the Muppets an Oscar? The answer is Man or Muppet, a question I ask myself all the time, every morning. But if you ask me, I feel like the Muppets should have won long ago. Kermit is definitely best actor material. He's an idol to everyone, kids and adults, and Muppets. Well, anyway, thank you so much for having me. This has been so exciting. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, and I know what you're thinking. I sound just like David. Well, that's true. We have the same parents. All right. Have a great rest of your evening. David, I'm sending it back to you. Bye. Well, thank you so much, David Jr. Wow, we do sound a lot alike. I never noticed that before. Thank you so much for being here and for helping out on that question. Number 4. Who was the first black filmmaker nominated for a Best Director Oscar? Were you thinking Spike Lee? Spike Lee is one of the greatest filmmakers working today, but he was not the first black filmmaker nominated for the Best Director Oscar. That honor goes to John Singleton for Boys in the Hood, who not only was the first black filmmaker nominated for the award, but at the time the youngest nominated for that award. Next question here for you. What film earned the most HCA nominations for tonight's ceremony? You should know this, I would assume. If you're watching, you've probably been keeping track of all the nominees. The film with the most nominations tonight is Promising Young Woman, with Carey Mulligan, one of the best actresses of her generation. And good luck. Good luck, Carey Mulligan. I want everybody to win. I want everybody to win tonight. I want Carey to win. I want every nominee to win. Can we just hand awards to everyone? That would be nice. Be like the track and field in elementary school. Everybody gets a ribbon. Next question. Now, for this next one, I got a film clip for you. My good friend Petunia loves romantic comedy, so she asked me to recreate one of her favorite scenes from one of her favorite films. So here's that recreated scene. All you have to do is name this Oscar-winning romantic comedy.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I'm in love with you.
Snap out of it!
Oh, there it is. And she got me good in that clip. She got me really good. It's still sore, and that was weeks ago. Anyway, name that film. That is Moonstruck. Cher won her Oscar for that. That is the second Cher reference tonight. Well, who am I kidding? I've done plenty of karaoke in my day. So I'm a big fan. The sun ain't gonna shine anymore. The moon ain't gonna rise in. That's my Cher impression. So if there's any Cher fans out there, I really apologize for that. And if I had any shame, I would have edited this out. But if you're seeing it, clearly there's no shame left in me. All right, next question. What 2020 film earned the Alliance of Women Film Journalists Award for the most egregious age difference between the leading man and the love interest for the 30 years between Kenneth Branagh and Elizabeth Debicki? I didn't even know that award existed until I was looking up some fun facts for this round, and this one was just too fun to pass up. The big 2020 film that earned that accolade is Tenet. The great film Tenet. Wonderful movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly suggest you check it out. Even if there is an egregious age difference between Kenneth and Elizabeth. And finally, in 2018, what composer became the first double EGOT winner? I'm sure you all know what the term EGOT means, but in case you don't, that means they've won an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. And there is a composer out there who's won each one at least twice, a double EGOT winner, not including any kind of special awards, for special recognition awards. These are earned in a category where they are nominated against other folks. Who is it? It's Robert Lopez, the incredible Robert Lopez, who has written for some of the most iconic songs of the past 5 years and beyond. Avenue Q, Book of Mormon, Coco, Frozen, Finding Nemo the Musical, and Animal Kingdom. All right, that was the trivia. It's time to get to the show here in just a moment. First, just a reminder that we are looking for donations to that incredible cause, the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Any amount, great or small, is much appreciated. And thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I hope you're doing well out there. Stay safe, stay happy, spread a little joy and happiness whenever you can. A good deed is great for the soul. My name's David with the Trivia Galaxy. It's been a true honor and a privilege to be here hosting this for you. I wish you all the very best. Take care of yourselves and those around you. Be well and have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful night.